All right, what's up, everyone? Sean here with my pal Danny.
What's up?
Yeah, we actually wanted to sit down and talk about a certain game that's it's been in our minds for a very long time, and especially with of course, Star Wars. It's such a big franchise, and it's got all this stuff like the books, movies, and all this merchandise, blah blah blah, and of course had its very fair share of games. Even before this Battlefront, there was the classic Battlefront.
Yeah.
From LucasArts, right?
LucasArts, yeah, made by Pandemic.
Pandemic.
They're
Yeah.
the one. They're the main developers of the game
Yeah.
of Battlefront PS2 and Battlefront 2 on a PS2.
Yeah. That's where, of course, it kind of blew up to be, this like really popular, kind of game for Star Wars. That's like pretty much like one of the go-tos for Star Wars.
Yeah.
And ever since, like, people always wanted a true Star Wars experience. After that, like on a PS3 and all the modern generation stuff, and glorified HD and stuff. And then came along Battlefront, the very first one. Like it was a very good attempt.
Battlefront 2015.
2015.
Yeah.
From Dice developed by Dice.
Yeah.
Published by EA. Of course, the infamous EA.
Yes.
It was a very good attempt, right?
Yeah.
I would say we have fun with it. I think you guys seen us play it for a pretty good amount of
we
time.
did quite a few Let's Plays.
Yeah, we did quite a few Let's Plays together. Playing online,
Yeah.
with the little content that it had.
Yes.
Especially with the beta too. Remember that beta?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. And
Yes.
then, sadly, the beta was pretty much like, showed us what the final product was going to be like.
Yeah. Exactly.
It had very little content, and it was like very random. Like the power up, the heroes were like power ups and stuff like that. RNGs throughout the field.
It's just random tokens.
It's just random tokens.
Yeah.
Same with the vehicles too.
Yeah.
Which was like one of the downfalls for Battlefront.
Yeah.
Just lack of content. A lot of it was locked behind the season pass. Thanks to EA, of course. The good old classic season pass. And a lot of people fell out of it, including myself and Danny. But
I was stupid enough to buy 2 of those map packs because I was really excited. I was like, all right, cool, Death Star and Bestman and then these other cool maps and stuff. Like, yeah, I bought into it, and I highly regret spending $15 on a map pack. There were 4 map packs in total for that first Battlefront. I bought 2, and then eventually they released everything for free. All the maps for free.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
but
Alright.
it was very, very much too late by the time that all happened.
It was way too late.
It was way too late. Like I fell out.
Apart from the $60 that I paid for the base game, I paid an extra $30 to get map packs. And because I didn't know. I mean, I didn't think through it back then.
Oh yeah, no.
You know, I thought, okay, I have to buy map packs and stuff. They're not gonna release them for free, so I'm gonna buy it then. And I regret it.
Yeah, they came out with the Ultimate Edition, which is like kind of a spit in the face, pretty much.
Yeah.
Had everything in there. It was cheap and cheaper than the initial game that came out at launch last year. And of course, that's kind of like the game we were stuck with for Star Wars anyway for a very long time. And then meanwhile, Battlefield was there. Battlefield 1. I had fun with it, but you didn't. Actually didn't go pick it up, did you?
I didn't.
You didn't.
No.
Yeah, even though I was like, I wanted you to pick it up so we can play it together, blah blah blah. But things didn't line up, and but then came along, Battlefront 2 announced, and at the time, were you excited initially?
I was really excited for it.
I was very excited too.
At first, yeah, when they first announced it, and even more excited for it when they said everything's gonna be for free.
Yes,
DLC was
that
gonna
was
be
like
free.
the initial like, oh,
I'm definitely getting it. I even told myself I'm definitely gonna buy it. I told my nephew Isaac, who plays with me a lot. I told everyone I'm definitely gonna get it. Definitely, I pre-ordered it.
Oh yeah,
I
pre-ordered it right away. As soon as it came, the pre-order went up on Amazon or whatever. I went ahead and made that pre-order. Very excited for it. There was gonna be no more heroes. Gonna have episode 7 stuff in there.
Yeah.
Rey was in there. and Darth Maul's in there.
And prequels and stuff.
The prequel, the battle droids, the clone troopers.
When I first saw the trailer, I was like, dude, this is badass. That trailer that was announced, that was an epic trailer, dude.
That was
I was hyped, dude.
That was
I was hyped.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was super excited. Like that trailer was it was like pretty well put together.
Yes.
You know, you see Darth Maul in there too. You know, of course, like naturally, I would be excited. He was excited too. And
this was back in the summer, this past summer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was a while back.
Yeah, and I believe around the time when E3 came up too, like they were showing some stuff for it too. You know, and then they announced the campaign and the actress that played in the campaign was there too, like announcing it. So obviously they were like really pumping that excitement.
It's going to take place during in between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. They're going to have that bridge. It's going to be a brand new story. You're going to see what happens, in between. They're going to meet up with all these heroes, see what they're up to, and all this stuff. And they hyped up the campaign so much. And I honestly, that got me really even more excited. Because, me being a Star Wars fan, I'm curious to see what story they made in order to bridge episode 6 and 7.
Absolutely. But, all this excitement was happening, and of course there was a catch to it, because, everything was free, of course, EA wanted something to help reel in more money. And what they did for this time was loot crates.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these loot crates, they weren't just cosmetic stuff, right? You would think it would be, because that's like the sensible thing to do, especially with Overwatch, how successful that game is, even without all this DLC and season passes and even without a campaign.
You know more about the loot boxes, because I'm not too familiar with that. I don't play a lot of games that have loot boxes. I don't play Overwatch or Call of Duty. World War II. I know you're more into that, and you know more about that system.
Yeah.
About loot crates and stuff.
Yeah. It's.
So what do you have to say, about that?
No, absolutely, those games handle it just fine, because they're all cosmetic, purely cosmetic. It's even Activision, I guess, wouldn't even go as far as to put their guns into the loot boxes or whatever, or even perks in there. Yeah. It's just all purely cosmetic. Because what you get is just the calling cards. It's just the skins for the guns too. Even the skins for the guns that make them look different, which is pretty cool, pretty snazzy. And also you get different uniforms too, all that stuff. It's just cosmetic, purely cosmetic. So
okay,
and that's the loot crate that I accept, right?
Okay, yeah.
Especially with Overwatch, all their stuff is really cool. So when the events come out, like the most recent being Halloween. Those things are really cool. And then they just recently announced more skins for Overwatch, like for the base loot box. So that means those skins aren't gonna go away. Like they're just brand new skins that will be around forever.
Oh, okay.
As long as people are playing the game, of course. And those skins are pretty cool too. Like overall, like all those skins and all the cosmetic things that Overwatch does, they do a pretty damn fine job with them. And of course Overwatch was like the first, or the game that really popularized loot boxes for consoles, because loot boxes have been around for forever, pretty much, like ever since mobile games.
Okay.
Because mobile games are for the most part free to play.
Yeah.
Right. But of course, those companies want to make money somehow.
Yeah.
So what they do sometimes is not only put a paywall up, like a time wall, to so you have to put more money to get whatever credits to play more of that game, or they put in the RNG loot box system, or gems or crystals or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah,
are the way. They're pretty much the same principle as loot boxes.
You remember Farmville? that's to me, that's like one of the first games, I guess you could say, that I saw they had to pay stuff in order to advance in the game. I remember they had that certain amount of time you have to wait in order to plant more stuff or whatever. That was way back then, way back when I think that was on Facebook, right? First, on the computer. Yes. That was like a Facebook game.
Yeah, it was a Facebook game, and then it became. I think it became a mobile game eventually, or something.
I think. Yeah.
I think it
Yeah, I don't
had
know.
its
It was
own.
so long ago. Yeah. It was like what? This was like what? This must have been like 2010, 2011.
This was during when we were in college. Like I think you were
Yeah.
even in college still.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. I remember I got Facebook in 2009.
yeah, like
So
after
it
high
was
school.
like right after that. It was probably like, 2009, late 2009, 2010.
Yeah, around
Like
those times.
early, yeah. Like this was a while back.
This, yeah, like it's like 8 years ago, pretty
Yeah.
much. So, things definitely have changed.
Yes.
These games have grown more popular,
Mm-hmm.
especially, all the reviewers that play these games and get angry about it, especially
Yeah.
Angry Joe, and
Yes.
like, all like it just these games had. I wouldn't say evolved, but they definitely changed over time.
Yeah.
Like, they've done different things with these RNG stuff, including loot crates.
Yeah.
And sometimes they offer more characters, more heroes, or more things that help you do better in these games.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, they're PvE, meaning you're not fighting against people,
Mm-hmm.
but I think there are games like Hearthstone. They're kind of like the digital card games, where you can pick up these booster packs to get better cards. You can play against people better or whatever. It's kind of like Pokemon. Think of like a Pokemon trading card game, but it's like digital. It's like it's all on your phone, or it's just digital in general.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But at least with Pokemon cards, they're physical. You can keep them forever. You're collecting them. Unlike digital shit, where whenever the servers go down, if they ever go down, but they will go down eventually, you have nothing. You have nothing to resell. You have, all that money you put into, gone forever. Yeah. That's why these things suck. I hate these mobile games for those reasons. Like, it's just, it's like all these people are putting in their money into nothing. Pretty much, they're just virtual shit. Yeah. But even I get reeled in sometimes. It's just. It's like this natural thing that people want to gamble, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I get. Sorry, I get why you're frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the main reason that we're talking about right now? What's the main game that we should get to the game that? We're
I was trying to
right
lead into it.
Yeah.
But yeah. All these things, these loot crates, these principles have been happening in these console games, including Battlefront 2. Yeah. And Battlefront 2, what they're doing this time around is not only they're putting the abilities and progression in these loot crates. I'm pretty sure a lot of you watched Angry Joe about it, including that interview and stuff.
Yes.
But they actually put the heroes in there. Like they put the heroes or
locked behind paywalls. Now?
Yeah. Well, they didn't put the heroes themselves in the loot crates, but like the only way to get these heroes is to get the credits, which only get from the boxes. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh my god. All right.
Yeah. You're thinking about it's pissing you off.
Yeah.
So that's why we're really we're here to talk about that. Like, you just want to talk about the whole loot crate thing and just Battlefront 2 overall.
Yeah, it's a huge problem.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like this. Like, why does EA have to be so greedy? Why do they have to have a fucking dildo up their ass and like fucking charge everyone extra? Have everyone want to pay extra money if they want to have an advantage, in the battlefield, playing online, trying to get the most points and all that. When in reality, it doesn't matter how many points you get now, because the stupid progression system sucks.
Mm-hmm.
They changed it from the first Battlefront. So no matter how good or bad you do, you're gonna get the same points, which they average it out to like 250 credits for each match.
Yeah,
that's like the average amount of credits you get per match.
And
then they're charging so much to get guns, and even more for heroes.
Yeah,
which shouldn't be in the first place locked, because they weren't ever locked in the first Battlefront.
Yeah, of course. And
it's just total bullcrap.
Yeah, isn't there like credits to get the loot boxes, and then there's like the crafting points or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like to order to was it to buy the guns or something, or something?
To buy attachments,
or like you just enhance shit.
Enhance the guns, yeah. And so also, apart from you have to collect credits to buy the start cards, the weapons, the attachments, and the heroes now, and that's like and everything's so expensive. Like they take a lot of credits for them to be unlocked. You have to play. You have to grind so much.
Yeah, yeah, and I think I told you, through text, like, oh, they did, like at first, like they were very expensive, like
well, we have to address this first. That as we're recording this, this is the day of that they announced they're gonna lock the heroes. So while like today was the day that they decided to the people found out that they have to
buy the heroes
with the credits because the heroes are locked.
Right.
Not all the heroes, but a good amount of them. Like the main heroes,
the major,
especially Luke and Darth Vader, which are the most expensive right now. When they first announced it this morning, when we recorded this, because we're recording this in the evening, but this was in the morning, they required 60,000 credits, which is an absurd amount of credits.
And you did the math, right?
To collect. And yeah, well, I found out the math because a Reddit user posted it, and it would take up to 40 hours to collect enough credits to buy one hero.
What's that?
It would take 40 hours.
Oh, yeah, 40 hours, yeah.
Of gameplay to get enough credits to unlock one hero. Just one hero.
One hero.
Yeah. And that's not including load times or menu times or any. It's just straight up 40 hours of gameplay. Because you get an average of 250 credits. Each match is 10, 11 minutes long. And you get 250 credits. You times that. You do the math and all that, and you get in order to have 60,000 credits, you have to be playing for 40 hours straight, which is ridiculous.
You think you think 40 hours it's less than 48. That's 2 days. Blah blah blah. It's less than 2 days worth, right? But this is just pure gameplay.
Yeah.
That means, like you said, the menus, all that stuff, the menu management, all that stuff don't count.
No.
It's only when you play the game.
Yeah.
And especially with the loading times, when you're searching for the match, all that stuff doesn't get counted.
Yeah.
Only pure gameplay. Yeah, so take that into account. And imagine, especially with, a number of you guys being busy, with school or jobs or just life itself. Yeah. Obviously, you're not going to spend 40 hours by yourself, stuck on your TV or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you can, but, what the hell? Why?
Why?
Just, out there, live your life, Don't be inside, fucking grinding just to unlock Luke, who's supposed to be, there in the first place. Are we ready to play? Yeah. I'm not going to support that. Even though, later on in the day, they reduce the prices for the heroes to 10,000 for the most expensive, and the cheapest is 5,000 or something. But still, I'm not gonna support that ideology of microtransactions. Well, just for this game only, because it's absurd. Like you said before, Overwatch or Call of Duty was all about cosmetics, having different skins and emotes and stuff. And Battlefront 2, you have to, they use the microtransactions to get an advantage in the battlefield, to have perks.
Yeah.
To have more weapon reduction, take less damage, become more powerful, more faster reloading, whatever.
Yeah.
All that stupid stuff. And there's different tiers. There's gold tier and bronze tier, silver tier, whatever.
Yeah.
And unless you're really lucky, you're not gonna have that advantage in the online battles, and you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, and it's not and of course playing the game won't earn you that many credits to get
it doesn't matter how good you do. You can have 100 kills.
Yeah, you can have 100 kills. You can have 10,000 kills overall.
And you get the same amount of points that someone that didn't get any kills or got 1 kill or 2 kills. It's the same, you get the same amount of credits in the end.
It's communism. It's communism.
Yeah, it's communism, dude. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
So, because of that bullshit going on right now, I canceled my pre-order.
And even before, sometime after playing the beta and stuff, not only this whole loot crate thing, even happened, the bullshit that happened this morning, even before that, I went ahead and canceled my pre-order sometime after the beta. Okay. Simply because, there are still things in gameplay I do not like.
Okay.
Right? For instance, the vehicles. It's still so stupid of how you get these vehicles, or even the heroes, of course, because they're all tied to points. It winds down to these things being point streaks or score streaks, whatever you want to call them, from Call of Duty, especially in W3. That's where it started. Modern Warfare 3. You know, no matter no matter how much kills you get, they don't reset after you die. That kind of thing, right? So those things are tied behind those, and it sucks because we were talking earlier, like you were saying, let's say that you work so hard to get Luke Skywalker, and you get the 10,000 credits or whatever the fuck how much he costs after this many hours, right?
Yeah,
and you finally unlock him. Yeah, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be Luke Skywalker, kick some ass, right? And but of course you still have to get the points for it in the battle,
in the match, in
the match.
So you have to work your ass off again in the match in order to get enough points.
Yeah,
to use Luke. In the battle. Yeah,
and depending on your skill level, let's say you do get to your the desired amount of points you want to get for Luke Skywalker. Someone can already take them, and all those points you worked on mean nothing until that person gets their Luke killed.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck? Like, I put all this time, and a lot of times it happens at the end of the match.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, because it takes so long to get points.
Takes
unless
long.
Like you said, depending on your skill level. But if someone else is doing like fucking great, and they're gonna get the hero right away, or someone is not that good, they're gonna take a long time to get the hero, and it's gonna show up at the end, and by that time you're not gonna have a chance to use it.
Yeah. So you're really So it's like this system is really catering towards the hardcore. The people who actually put time into the game.
Yeah, time or money.
Or money into
which
the
is
game.
what they want mostly. They want money. They want people to pay up more money.
Yeah, because of course the person who has the most advantage will get the points, because obviously they have the abilities which come from the loot crates, the ability cards, star cards, or whatever.
Fuck, dude! I knew there was gonna be a catch. I knew when they announced free DLC, I was like, yes. But I was hoping there wasn't gonna be a catch. But sure enough, EA being EA, there's always a catch. There's always a fucking chance, always a fucking catch, and they did it. They managed to fuck it up.
Yeah, I think they fucked up even more.
No, this is even worse.
Yeah, because
before today, I didn't know the heroes were locked. I thought they were like available. They were all available on day one. And no, I found out they're locked. And apart from that, they're expensive to get.
They're still expensive to get.
Even with the lowered amount, they reduced it 75%.
Right.
From the original price.
Right.
And even then, it's still like a high amount. It's not as ridiculous, but still, you have to play your ass off. Like I think maybe like 10, 15 hours of gameplay. In order to get enough credits to unlock Luke and Darth. Yeah.
So people, the people who don't have that much time, like, probably like 2 or 3 hours a day at the most, like, they're not going to really be able to get their fucking heroes until they get their 10 hours or 20 hours or whatever, like, however many points you need.
It could take weeks,
It takes weeks, because
depending on how busy you are, not that many people play fucking 5 hours a night. Playing games,
and because of this, you're not going to be able to play Luke at all, like for during like launch week or launch month, and by the time launch month is over, a lot of people are already falling out already. I bet, and you're not gonna find that many people because of this whole bullshit in the first place. So you're just like, fuck. Well, I wasted $60. Fuck this. Like, okay.
Like for me, like I thought the gameplay is great. The graphics are top notch.
Oh yeah.
Awesome graphics. The sound design, just like in the first Battlefront, is epic.
It's an authentic Star Wars.
Very
experience.
authentic. Yeah, like all the classes, the character design, the creature design, vehicles, everything is like on point with the Star Wars universe. And as a fan, I enjoy that. But the whole bullshit about microtransactions and the credit system and all the perks, the star cards, everything about that is just it's just terrible.
Yeah.
It's just I've never been so unhyped about a game.
Mhm.
You know, I was so hyped about this game at first, and then it just went downwards.
It plummeted so fast.
So fast.
It's plummeted.
I've never had that experience before ever. Either I was excited to get the game or I wasn't.
Yeah, like you know, let's take what was that one game? It was a PS4 exclusive. It had some Archer chick. God.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was excited for that game initially, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to get it anymore. But like,
okay.
But
yeah.
you know, but it wasn't like bad because I was just like, yeah, it kind of dwindled down all the time. But
okay.
I was excited for Battlefront 2 because you know this whole that shot of adrenaline of excitement because of the whole free DLC,
the epic trailer they put out,
the campaign mode,
everything about it was just like, I have to get this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is even better than Battlefront.
Yeah,
I was like when the first Battlefront was first announced, I was like, oh, I'm getting it for sure because for PS4 is a you know current generation Battlefront graphics, it looks great, you know. And I got it. It was cool in the beginning, but then it died down so fast. Like the excitement for that died down.
Yeah,
it's just like
because season pass, dude. A lot of shit was locked behind me. Season pass.
God damn it, you know. It's like, okay, I hope they don't do the same thing in Battlefront 2. And sure enough, everything is free, but there's a catch to it.
Yeah,
you gotta collect all these credits now, and it's just stupid.
Now it's locked behind credits.
Yeah, everything's locked behind.
The maps
not everything, but a lot of things are locked behind credits.
Yeah, including the upgrades to the ability cards, and then the heroes.
And the heroes, yeah.
Yes, and then the attachments to the weapons.
And weapons. Like if you want to collect more weapons, you have to unlock those and the attachments.
Yeah.
But
it's.
But hey, that's EA for you.
That's EA. I mean, that's how we feel about Battlefront 2. Our excitement was so high up, and it just plummeted so fast.
Yep. And everyone on Reddit's up in arms about it. Everyone's just
they're like
downvoting the one of the responses from the EA developers. You know, trying to defend their decision to make microtransactions and to make the heroes expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Saying stuff like, "Oh, we want people to be invested in our game as long as possible." And like, okay, but you don't need to have, make all the heroes and shit, weapons, everything so expensive in order for people to play your game a lot. Just make it a good game.
Just make it fun.
Make it fun.
Yeah.
And it's the game itself is great and all. It has great gameplay and a lot of maps and a lot of different modes and stuff now. But if you're gonna have everything locked behind a paywall, that's fucking hard to get.
Yeah.
People are not gonna be happy about that. So I don't know what people over there are thinking. People in EA, all they want is money. That's all they want.
Oh yeah.
And they don't care about customers. They don't give a shit about you. They just want your money.
Oh yeah.
They're not taking my money. Shit. It's, I'm not gonna give them $60.
Yeah, this is the only thing I'm giving.
I paid $5 for a pre-order. I want my $5 back, so I can go buy my full long Subway.
Yeah, or the $5 meal box from
$5 meal box from Carl Jr.
or Carl's Jr.
or from Taco Bell.
Or from Taco Bell.
Yeah,
that has more value than fucking this shit.
Exactly, that's fucking delicious. It's good food.
It's food.
Yeah, I mean it's fucking trash, fucking fast food, but at least it's good.
Yeah, it's
that's something you can enjoy.
Yeah, unlike it's fulfilling. Unlike Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
It's just like you have you're so excited. You're about to be into this this authentic Star Wars experience, but you don't even have the shit to work with. You don't have to play. You don't have the shit to play with. Like you don't have the abilities. You don't have the heroes you want to play as.
Everything's locked behind a paywall.
Yeah. And
like a lot of people are online who either saved up enough credits or paid more money on top to buy more credits or loot crates to get credits. They have the heroes now. They have all the good ability cards, and they're gonna kick your ass online. You're not gonna have fun. It's gonna take the fun factor away. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be like, look, I'm so good. Like, no, you just fucking ruin everything because you have all the money you can spend.
Right. All the people that have money, or the spoiled kids, or the kids that manage to steal their
12-year-olds that call you faggot and your mom sucks dick and shit like that.
Yeah, it's worse. It's worse than Call of Duty. You think people say Call of Duty is trash? No, this is like hot fucking like cancer.
Call of Duty has just a bunch of like trash talkers. You know, they can like say shit, whatever.
At least Activision doesn't even go far.
Yeah, but you know, when it comes to people, you know, them taking your money, you know, Activision, you know, they're not greedy, you know.
Yeah.
They have map packs and stuff.
Yeah.
But you don't need to get those map packs in order to fully enjoy the game.
Yeah.
I feel for Battlefront 2, you have to spend money in order to fully enjoy the game, or spend 50 hours in the game in order to unlock everything, or to unlock some things.
Yeah, I just like reached max level the other day for Call of Duty.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, and I didn't even like. I felt like I didn't put that much time into it. I was like,
shit.
I just played World War II whenever just like casually on my own time, and in 2 hours at a time or whatever, or even like 3 hours at a time. I didn't feel like I was like or anything like that.
But you played a good amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, in order to reach top level. But even then, still, you can still play the game and enjoy it, right?
Yeah, and I have I have all access to the guns. I have the maps to work with. I have and all the abilities. You just have to unlock just playing the game.
You didn't spend anything extra.
No, and then you get
or anything, huh?
No, you just get these loot crates like randomly. You get a bunch of them too. Like,
oh, okay, yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah, like
But you do have an option to buy loot crates, right?
Not even right now.
No, not right now.
Not right now.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna integrate the real game or real currency later on.
Oh, okay.
But even then, I unlocked a pretty good amount of the epic skins.
Okay.
For the guns and the uniform too.
Oh, okay.
So it feels pretty generous.
Yeah.
Comparing to what we're gonna be facing if we ever get the game for Battlefront.
Yeah.
So, my goodness, like if like. Imagine putting that same amount of time for Battlefront, but only to even be disappointed by the amount of shit that you unlock with that same amount. That same amount of time. You're not. I don't think you're gonna unlock shit. When it comes to like heroes and shit, like the heroes you want at least.
Yeah.
If you just buy the hero you, if you put all your time for the hero you want, where's your guns? Where's your ability cards? Where's your upgrades and shit? You're gonna be dry.
Exactly.
And on top of that, you still have to get the score to even be your hero.
Yeah.
Like I said, you have to still work your ass off during a match to even get to the hero.
Yeah.
And depending on the skill level, by the time you get to your points, someone already fucking took it. And and a lot of players, by the time they get the same amount of points for their hero or whatever, it's by the end of the fucking match anyway. So you're not gonna be able to be your hero that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on top of that. And on top of that, sometimes those heroes die fast if if the people know what they're doing. Like if they know how to focus their fire on the hero, they'll die fast.
Yeah.
And all those points are gone. Yeah. So I was like, fuck. Well,
well, there goes all my hard work.
It
goes fucking down the shithole.
Yeah. Yeah, and on top of that, even without the, aside from heroes, I hate how they're just still doing what they're doing with the vehicles too. It's still tied to points, and those vehicles are still a good amount of points too. Even some of the elite soldiers, same thing too. Sometimes you want to get the quick upper hand real quick, but they cost points too, so that takes you away from being the hero that you want in the first place.
Exactly.
Like you have the super battle droid, you have the elite clone trooper or whatever, like the jetpack,
the jump trooper,
and stuff like that. They have like pretty cool abilities. You can be a Wookiee.
You can be a Wookiee, a flame trooper, a death trooper. All these cool things. That cost extra, and the vehicles. Like you said, total bullshit, and yeah. This whole clusterfuck is just outrageous.
Yeah.
There was an article I read today before they had announced that they were reducing the prices, that someone spent $100 of their real money to buy loot crates in Battlefront 2. And they didn't even make half enough credits to buy Luke or Darth Vader. Wow. $100. So with that estimate, they did the math there, and they got to a real number that they would have to spend real money, $260 to buy Luke or Darth Vader. $260. That's more than the fucking Xbox One and PS4.
You can almost buy a Switch.
Yeah. $40 more, you can buy a Switch.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You can't even buy Luke.
So you have to pay $260 to buy Luke or Darth, or you have to play for 40 hours straight.
Yeah, or however many hours to get the
Yeah, 40 at least 40 hours.
Well, yeah.
To get enough credits to buy just one hero.
Is that with the cheaper price?
No, this is before.
Oh, this is before.
This was before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was before they reduced the prices.
Okay.
Which had me like fucking like that was like my that's it like. All right, that's it. I'm not fucking gonna support this.
Even I bet even with the cheaper price.
Yeah, I read that like, oh, they reduced the prices. Okay, that's fine, but still, it's still not enough.
Yeah.
They reduced the prices to 10,000 credits, which equals to maybe $50. Even then, it's still fucking a lot.
Yeah.
Of real money.
That's a game.
Yeah. So either you pay $50 or you have to play however many hours, 10, 15 hours to unlock Luke or Darth Vader.
A character in Street Fighter 5 is Street Fighter 5 is $10 at the most, and you get the costume. It comes with costumes, I think.
Okay.
For individual characters, pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
and you can also you can unlock them in game, right?
You can lock them in game too, potentially if you get, but that's another story. But point being, they're not that fucking expensive either.
Okay.
But I know for sure that they're not gonna cost you a fucking arm and leg.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like $50. Like
yeah, this is literally like before they changed the prices. It was literally like fucking like your 2 arms and 2 legs, dude. That's how much it's gonna cost to fucking buy one hero, and it's just a hero. No, no fucking premium costume, no special ability. It's just that one hero. You can't even spend your credits on loot boxes. You have to save up all your credits to buy the hero that you want.
And then go back to the whole, you still have to work your ass off.
You still have to work your ass off to play
the hero that you might not be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just gonna spend the credits just to unlock just to be able to select them.
Mm-hmm. Just to be able to select them.
To be able to select them in the game. You still have to work for it. This whole fucking EA thing is just...
It's really bad.
And it hurts me because I'm a diehard Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars to death. And, that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to support and get this game when it first launched. When it was first announced, actually. Way before the trailer launched and everything. I was like, Battlefront 2, they're going to change so much things. Like, oh, dude, I have to get it. Star Wars, come on. I fucking love Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I'm not stupid either. I'm not gonna, be like, oh, here's my $60. All right, I got my game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to spend so much, more money to get loot crates, or I have to, play a lot. Should I spend more money? Should I fucking play 10 hours of fucking gameplay just to unlock one gun? I thought about it. It's like, no, it's stupid. I'm not gonna fucking do that. Yeah, I can enjoy the game and all that. But, what's the point if they're gonna keep... this microtransaction is still going to be around, and people are going to like fucking support that. I don't want to support that. I want to support the game, but too bad the stupid loot crate system and heroes being behind a paywall are hindering that and hurting it, and it's just a big no-no.
It's a huge no-no.
Yeah, it's a huge no-no, and that I just fucking decided. I was just like, no, I'm not going to support that ideology and cancel my pre-order.
And the people who try to counter argue like, oh, you don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy it. It's an option. It's just there.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy these.
But it shouldn't be an option. In the first place.
It shouldn't be there because because it's there. There are people out there who will pay and shit, and they'll ruin the fun.
The first 2 Battlefronts that came out on the PS2 back in 2004, 2005. They never had any kind of paywall. Loot crate system. That's just you pay, the base game, whatever. I think it was $50 or something.
$50, whatever,
back then, and that's it. That's it. You enjoyed it. You had a shit ton of content, a shit ton of maps, all the heroes. They had way more heroes, in those games that they have here. Even without the new heroes from the sequel trilogy, they still had all the heroes from the prequels, the original trilogy, like all these, different heroes. And that was a fun ass game. Too, even with like the outdated graphics and all, it was still awesome to play. Split screen, online battles, vehicles out in the open, like the old Battlefield days. You could just, get into it. Whoever gets there first, first come first serve thing.
That's another thing. Like I told you earlier, like what I really wish from Battlefront at least with these new ones anyway, is to just have the vehicles out.
Out already,
why?
yeah.
Like why have these why have this stupid fucking point system in the first place?
Right now, like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1, they have that
Vehicle,
right. That vehicle just out in the open,
they're
right?
out in the open,
and they're made by the same people.
Yeah,
right. So why not have that in Battlefront?
Make it Battlefield, dude. With Star Wars shit in it, I would buy it. That's the thing I want. That's like the perfect fucking thing.
Exactly, yeah. If they had it in their previous games in Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1, and it's made by the same company, why not have it in Battlefront 2?
Yeah, and it's not like it's weird because it's just such a weird thing because Battlefield 1 has a season pass, sure, but they don't do fucking these loot crate ability card bullshit and shit. Like why here? Why Star Wars?
Yeah.
Why don't you just do the same season pass and bullshit, but make it a little more worth it, or like make I don't know, or just not put as much things locked behind the season pass, but put more a little more things in the initial thing, so you can people have more fun with it.
Yeah.
And then if they really have fun with it, okay, I want to put more money into it. I want to support this game, and then they have the season pass there, and then they get reward for more shit in there.
Yeah.
But no, like fucking they have to make the game dry once again.
Yeah.
But with now this time abilities rather than maps or whatever the fuck. Yeah, sure. I mean, Battlefront, the first one, you're dry of like maps and all this, the modes, but you have the abilities and shit, and at least you don't have the people don't have the advantage over you because they didn't pay for it, they earned it. They put their time into it. That's fine. Exactly. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. If they put this many hours more than me, that's cool. And they earned their abilities. They didn't pay for it, unlike here. Like that's what's gonna happen.
Yep.
The option is there. Like so that people who say, "Oh, you have to pay for it." Well, there are people that will pay for it though, to win, because that's how people are.
Yes,
there are people out there that want to win because they're crybaby fucking little salty bitches that like just don't want to lose, so they have the money to expend, or they're just crazy enough to put that much money into a game like this, and
dude, this
they're gonna ruin the game.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but to the people who actually put even more money in the loot crate system to buy more credits, you're supporting this bad practice of the game developers adding microtransactions to console games now.
Yeah, it's gonna send a wrong message.
It makes sense in free to play games, but this is not a free to play game. This is a full on $60 AAA release. Yeah. And for them to add those kinds of paywalls in their AAA games, it's just ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. For us, at least. For them, it makes sense because they have money and stuff. They're just being greedy assholes, What about us, People that just want to play the game. People that like Star Wars, like myself. I love Star Wars. I want to play this game. I want to play this with my nephew, who we've had fond memories of playing the first Battlefront, even with all the problems with the season pass and stuff. We still enjoyed the hell out of that game. And my nephew's excited to play this game too, and he even told me he's saving up his own money to buy this game. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to break the news and tell him not to buy the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him straight up, don't buy the game. I'm gonna have to explain to him why. He's 12 years old, but he should be able to understand what's going on. He's old enough. Hopefully, he'll understand. He will understand. And I'm gonna tell him, don't buy this game. And I'm encouraging you and whoever's watching this, please do not support this. This sucks. This is fucking greedy from EA. Do not buy this game. Do not pre-order. Pre-order in general. I don't pre-order games anymore. The only reason why I pre-ordered was because I was excited for Battlefront 2. This was way before everything was announced. Yeah. The paywalls and stuff. Yeah. But now with the paywalls, as just a few hours ago, I went and canceled my pre-order. I canceled my pre-order today, earlier today, and I'm not gonna support this practice of microtransactions, and I'm not gonna support any more of EA being greedy and wanting to take your money. Yeah. even more than what you originally paid.
This is why this is like a pure fucking example of why DLC gets a really bad name in gaming today. DLC in general, like that word DLC, it just stings people such a wrong way because shit like this.
Yeah, and it was never like that back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, some games had it, like especially during on PC. But I don't remember it being this bad. Now it's getting out of hand.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand.
It seems like every game has season pass. Every game now has microtransactions.
Even Dragon Ball FighterZ is gonna have a season pass.
Yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I even heard Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a game I'm 100% looking forward to. I've heard that's gonna have microtransactions.
Did GTA 5 have a season pass?
They had no, they didn't have season pass because they haven't come out with single player.
Yeah.
But they've released online content for free.
Yeah.
The only thing they had to pay more money for is to get in-game money.
Yeah, the in-game money.
In-game money.
Yeah.
Which, you don't even need because you can easily get money in GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah, like GTA, you didn't have to pay extra money for that. They had an option to.
Yeah. But it's not like, but it doesn't break the game by any means.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's a good example. GTA 5. That's a phenomenal game. Huge, perfect game. So much work was into it, but Rockstar didn't make people pay money in order to fully enjoy the game.
It's like if the equivalent will be like if let's say you only in the single player you only have Michael to play with, and then you have to unlock Franklin, and then you have to get Trevor with a paywall, some kind of like the credits or something.
And they could have also charged extra money to for GTA Online.
Yeah,
they could have.
Oh, they could have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, they could have been like, oh, you have to put in fucking another $50 for GTA.
Yeah,
Online.
exactly.
Yeah. Or, oh, you want to play this heist? You want to play these 2 heist maps?
The heist, heist missions. They could have paid. They could have made you pay $15 for it. $20 for each heist.
For each heist.
They could have, but they're cool about it.
Yeah.
They didn't.
The only microtransaction is to get more money.
Yeah.
That's it.
Another game that did really well with the microtransactions is The Witcher 3. Another phenomenal game that costs even less money to make than it wasn't expensive to make as GTA 5, but it's still like they put a lot of effort and hard work into it, and it paid off at the end because that's a fucking excellent game. They came out with a season pass for 3, I think 2 or 3 different packs. I got the season pass. It was $20 when I got it because I got on sale.
Yeah.
So apart from $60, I paid base game. I paid $20 for the season pass, and it was totally worth it because it was like a brand new story, a shit ton of extra content, and it was just $20 and that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that was needed to be in a base game. I was happy with what they had in the base game for The Witcher 3 with the $60 that I paid, which is a huge game. So many hours I put into it, and there's a shit ton of content I still haven't unlocked yet for that game.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they came out with season pass. It came out with one brand new map in those $20 that I paid, and it was worth it. I didn't have to pay another $20 to get fucking new weapons or anything. No, it's just one time $20. You get, it makes the game like 2-3 times bigger than the base game.
Yeah, it's pretty much an expansion pack. That's what it is.
Expansion packs.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, and for my example, probably would be like Fallout 4. The initial season pass was like $20 or $25, and then it went up after.
It went up after.
It went up after, unfortunately, for people who didn't get it.
Yeah, I bought it, when it was $25.
Yeah, gladly.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Yeah, but even with that fact, I still had a lot of fun with the base game. Just that's on its own.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I spent so many hours the base game.
Yes.
Now I'm like, I would be very much happy to put more money into it to get more maps, get more, just to expand.
To me, an expansion pack or season pass to me has to be worth it in order for me to buy it.
Oh yeah.
And it has to be at a good price and worth it. It was for me, it was very, very much worth it when I bought Season Pass for The Witcher 3 and for Fallout 4. Because I got the Nuka World and Far Harbor for that. And I think as of today, those are the only times I ever bought in my life a Season Pass. Just for Fallout 4 and Witcher 3. Because I enjoy the base game a lot.
Yeah.
Just the regular game, I beat the story for both games. I fucking loved it. And I wanted to get Season Pass. I wanted more. And, you know, it was worth it. You know, they say all these things are going to be in it, nothing else. I mean, and, you know, they were going to charge any more. You know, okay, $20, $25, all right. You know, I'll get it.
Yeah.
Sure, if it's worth it, okay, cool. And to me, getting season passes for both of those games was definitely worth it.
Yeah, even with the season passes, after that, I was able to put even more hours into those parts of the game.
Yeah.
You know, for Fallout 4, for example, back on that. You know, so for Far Harbor, Nuka World, whatever. Like those were really good things to have in the season pass.
Yeah.
You know, it felt like another game.
Yeah, it's like totally new story. You know, new weapons and stuff.
New weapons, new enemies, whatever, and like a good story.
Especially in Nuka World.
Nuka was another fun one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you finish Far Harbor?
I haven't even started Far Harbor.
You need to finish Far Harbor. You need to start that, dude.
Yeah, I'm still in Nuka World.
Yeah, you need. You need to get that Far Harbor going. But back onto this, like it's just these kind of season passes. That's something we're looking for. Like if the base game is very much enjoyable, like it has a lot of content, you put up a lot of hours to it, and you just have so much fun with it. Then it's okay for you to put the season pass in there. But the season pass has to be worth it too. Yeah. You can't just be like, one map or 4 little maps.
Yeah, and those two games we mentioned, The Witcher 3 and Fallout 4, they're just purely single player games. Yeah. There's no multiplayer. It's all story, single player stuff.
Yeah.
And for me to shell out $25 to get more just from single player games, that tells you a lot. That tells you how well, they did, especially The Witcher 3. Fallout 4, I know people have mixed reviews about that. Personally, I enjoy Fallout 4 a lot. Yeah. But, as we were saying, it's not... People shouldn't pay extra money to buy, perks to have advantages online and stuff in order to unlock heroes. You want to play a hero in Star Wars Battlefront 2? Okay, pay up or play 40 hours, whatever.
20 hours, 40 hours, like either way, you're gonna have to put a good amount of hours, even with the reduction in the price.
Yes,
like, you're still gonna be stuck with this base game that's so dry still, and then you're gonna get your fucking ass or your shit pushed in because there's gonna be people day one they're gonna put that much money already into the game.
Yep.
Yeah, because like I said, there's gonna be people out there that will be willing to put their money, their Christmas money, all their gift cards, or their PSN credits or whatever, whatever credits they have in their PlayStation Store or Xbox Store or whatever, into these loot crates, and they're gonna get something out of it, somehow, whatever its abilities or whatever the fuck it is, and those people are gonna have the advantage. Those people are gonna be the ones who ruin the game. Meanwhile, the person that only get one game for Christmas. That poverty motherfucker that works so hard or was such a good boy or little girl or whatever, got this one game and is stuck with it. It's ruined by the dumbass.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point right there. Yeah, like they're saving up so much money so they're themselves or their parents, if they're a little kid, they can only afford to buy one game for the holidays and they want Battlefront 2. Yeah. They're like, yeah, Battlefront 2, I can't wait to play this game, so fun. And they found out, they have to
put more money
into it or put a lot of time. And, a lot of these kids, they're obviously going to be in school. They're not going to have a lot of time. They have to do schoolwork and homework and stuff. They're not going to have time to play 40 hours or 20 hours now to unlock Luke Skywalker.
Or even, they have friends to spend time with, or, go somewhere with their parents. Or,
exactly.
Or their parents are going to be strict about it and be like, oh, you can only play for 1 hour.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So, this whole fucking principle is, is ruining.
It can't support that. And the thing that sucks, too, is that some people well, I think a lot of people, they don't know any better,
Mm.
and they're gonna think, oh, microtransactions shouldn't be that bad. Like people that don't have access, or don't really check Reddit or YouTube,
Yeah, parents that
and people that don't watch YouTubers talk about these things that we're talking about right now, they're gonna say, oh, this is Star Wars, it's Star Wars. My son likes Star Wars. I like Star Wars. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna have fun with it no matter what happens. They don't know any better. A lot of people are like that too.
Yeah,
and it sucks to say this, but those people are supporting this ideology of greediness.
yeah, without knowing, but they're supporting.
Yeah, without
nonetheless.
knowing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And on top of that, you have like parents that don't know about the internet or the computer or whatever the fuck, and they're just be like, "Oh, it's Star Wars. I want to get this for my kid." Yeah. Boom. And that their money is gonna go to the EA, and it'd be like, "Oh, that's."
And then the kids who know
that know it,
or even worse, that don't know about microtransaction or anything. They don't know,
or they're too young to understand.
Yeah, they're too young to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh, I have to spend more money to buy things, or I can just play, but I want to get there faster. Mom, Dad, can I borrow your credit card so I can buy these credits? And the parents who don't know,
yeah, they're gonna
be like, okay, here you go.
Yeah, especially the parents, the parents that like to spoil them. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure.
They spend hundreds of dollars. They can easily spend hundreds of dollars.
Especially during the holidays.
And they're not gonna get jack shit. They might, especially now, they're probably gonna unlock maybe like 2 heroes and like a few guns. That's it, with like $50 or $100. And even then, that money is gonna go to EA, and you'd be like, yeah, it's more money.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna be like, yeah, let's keep doing this. Let's keep doing this practice of adding loot crates and microtransactions. I keep saying microtransactions. It's like the main thing that I'm fucking furious about.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. It's completely understandable. Yeah. And let's talk about one other game that came out recently, which is also another single player game, but it's Mario. Mario has no fucking DLC at all. Yeah. And that base game is so enjoyable, and like it's got so much content for that little fucking little cartridge. Mm-hmm. And it's just like so enjoyable, especially if you finish it. It's so good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You get there's like so much to do. You can collect all the stars. You can get the costumes with the purple coins. Yeah. It's not like and there's of course there's no microtransaction. Mm-hmm. That's a pure example of what a game can be without DLC or without microtransactions, without loot crates or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
It shows that you don't need these stupid fucking things to make a game. Exactly. In general.
Another good one I can also mention is Splatoon 2. That one doesn't have any kind of paywall. Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they constantly update their shit with new guns, new maps for free.
For free. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So apart from when I bought my Switch earlier this month, and I bought Mario Kart 8 and Zelda with it, the only other two games that I paid full $60 for this year is Splatoon 2 and Mario Odyssey. My third one was going to be Star Wars Battlefront 2, but after all this shit show going on right now, that's out of the question. Mm-hmm. Fuck Absolutely. That. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to support that fucking stupid shit that's going on with the microtransactions. And that's it. That's final.
Yeah, that's same exact thing for me. I was so looking forward to it, and it's very unfortunate that it had a catch. It had a very ugly, shitty fucking, this sharp catch of a fucking, scheme that EA decided to put out.
Yeah.
I know. We're probably over dramatic about it, but the point being,
I guess kind of, but I mean. Now it's the perfect time to talk about this.
Yes,
because we should be up in arms and fucking and not support EA with their fucking stupid shit, greedy. We may
be a little over dramatic, but the point, I think we have our point across. And we have valid reasons to why for our current feelings for Battlefront 2. We're not gonna get it at least for right now. If the game is cheaper, sure.
It has to be. In order for me to consider getting Battlefront 2, it would have to be right now at its current state. It would have to be fucking cheaper than $30 in order for me to consider getting it.
Yeah.
How it is right now, unless they change a lot of things about it. I'm not gonna get this game at full price. Definitely not. Not
Like-
at $60.
Like, I don't know why. It surprises me, especially with Activision, like companies like Activision. You think it would be an Activision thing that for them to do something like this somehow, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how they would do it in Call of Duty, but they'll probably be able to.
Yeah, they would figure out a way to do it.
Right, but
Yeah.
they didn't.
They could have charged extra money to buy for zombies.
They could have,
Yeah.
but it's in the game.
Yep.
It's in the base game. You can enjoy it right now.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you can get crates for zombies too. So
Okay,
that's
yeah.
and you have to pay money for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, it's like it really shows how stupid this whole thing is with Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why Battlefront, why Star Wars, of all things. It had to be this.
Yeah. Because they know how much
People love Star Wars.
how much people love Star Wars, how much especially right now with the new movies coming out, how much how popular it is.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna be like, oh, Star Wars, with the new sequel trilogy and shit going on. People are gonna want to buy our games. They're gonna get into it. They're gonna want to spend a lot of money on our games, on our microtransactions. We're gonna do this. We're gonna fucking make them spend so much money now. Either that, or they're gonna have to spend a lot of game time in order to unlock credits.
So basically, if you buy Battlefront 2 and you don't want to spend any more money on it, you have to only play Battlefront 2, not your
Grind your ass
or
off.
not your Metal Gear 5, which came out free recently on PlayStation, or your Mario Odyssey, or your Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon that's gonna come out soon.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that come out recently. They like Wolfenstein
2,
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Also, what else? There's gonna be fucking Doom on the Switch that came out too recently. There's gonna be Skyrim coming out too. For the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And
a
lot of games coming
in
out.
early 2018, there's gonna be Monster Hunter World. There's gonna be Dragon Ball Fighters coming out on the same fucking day.
Yep.
And EA's like, fuck you, play our game.
Yeah.
So that you can get your fucking Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader.
Yeah. I've seen so many TV commercials for this game. So many ads
Yes,
on YouTube.
it's getting promoted up the ass.
Yeah. There's so many ads on YouTube, and like fucking all the trailers have been coming out. And since before this whole controversy started, people have been talking about this game. People have early access. They've been saying, oh, here's tips and tricks in order to play. Each classes. People are already hyping it up.
Yeah.
And that was before all this whole shitstorm. And now that everything's it's out in the open about the paywalls and stuff, a lot of people are up in arms. A lot of people on YouTube are talking about it. Everyone on the Battlefront subreddit are talking about that. If you go on a subreddit right now, everyone is up in arms about it. Every single comment is talking shit about this game. Like this whole morning, I was just refreshing their fucking Reddit page, seeing what people were saying. And it's just fucking hilarious what people are coming up with. Oh man, like that was the only good thing I had about today, about this whole controversy. What people are saying about this.
Yeah.
The regular people, the people,
The average Joes.
the average Joes, the majority
Yeah.
of people are saying, because I think the majority of people are like fucking pissed off. From what I've seen in the subreddit, and from what I've seen on Twitter too.
Of course, and then the only people who want this is the people who have money for it.
Yeah, the people who are defending it, people are saying, oh, I'm still gonna get the game. It's Star Wars. Oh, it's not too bad. You can just pay a few bucks. It's fine. they're the people that are defending. Yeah, they have all this money. Either that or they have no life. I'm sorry to say that, but the people have no life.
Right.
So I saw one particular comment on YouTube today that was the video was criticizing this whole shit also, and then one YouTuber, one comment who was defending it said, 40 hours? That's nothing. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? 40 hours? That's nothing? That's 40 hours of pure gameplay? Dude. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, like...
I was like, dude, people are like fucking... Do people not get it? Do people not see it? I mean, the guy who probably commented, he was trolling, or he literally has no life and can put 40 hours into this game.
He has no understanding.
Yeah.
or purely he actually does not understand or comprehend.
Or he's just stupid and doesn't understand. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty grim day.
Yeah.
It's a pretty grim day for a video game.
Yes. For a video game that I was so into, I was so pumped up about, so hyped about, that it's coming out, in 3 days. The regular edition, which I pre-ordered. I was not gonna get the deluxe edition. Even people who buy the deluxe edition, $80, whatever it costs, even they don't have an advantage over the regular edition. They don't get anything extra.
No,
they get like I think they get like a few cards or something, some different weapons or something. But no, they don't get extra credits to help unlock the heroes. They don't get any of that, and that's fucking $30 more than the base game than the regular edition.
You can get Cuphead for that amount of money for $20.
Cuphead was not $60. I paid $20 for that game, and that game is so worth it. Because it's fucking old school. It's a fucking fantastic game. It's hard as shit, but that one has zero regrets buying on the PC.
Mm-hmm.
Zero regrets. That's a fucking badass game. I thought I was surprised it's gonna be $20. I thought it was gonna be $40. I was prepared to pay $40 for that game, and then when I saw it for $20, I was like, oh shit, even better.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna try to say like, if you're gonna buy the base game and try to actually work your ass off to get the heroes and shit. Yeah. That's like that's commendable, but you're gonna be in a long haul.
Yeah.
And hats off to you.
And just good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
If you're gonna go that route, good luck.
Yeah, good luck. We're not gonna try to bully those people or anything like that. If you enjoy the game that way, then go right ahead and get it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna get it for those reasons. We don't even want to touch that kind of ideology
I'm not gonna
at all.
I'm not gonna support that.
Yeah. The farthest I will go is to Redbox it, just to play the campaign mode.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, same. And that's it. I will immediately return it.
And then return it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay $60 just to play single player.
Oh yeah, that's.
I can watch people play it on YouTube.
Yeah,
but I want to play. I want to play on my own.
I want to see it on my TV.
Yeah.
I want to see what it looks like. Yeah.
I want to play it on my own.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not gonna pay $60 for it. So I would much rather Redbox it and return it back.
So don't get us wrong. Like if you get the game yourself, but you don't plan to do any microtransaction stuff, like we're not trying to bully those kind of people that want to like just purely enjoy the game for what it is.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I'm not trying to bully them, but
we just don't like the fact that EA is doing this whole thing in the first place.
Just be aware that if you're gonna shell out $60 to buy this game, you're supporting this ideology of microtransactions and supporting EA's evil schemes.
Yeah, if you enjoy the game itself, it's fine, but just don't like enjoy what they're doing to the game to it. Like it. Like sometimes same with consoles. Like there's a whole argument about like fan base and shit like that. Like I just buy the console for the games. I don't buy it for purely the console itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I buy games just to enjoy the games, not for the fucking shit around it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I was not expecting to buy the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I was not excited to buy a Switch. I was like, whatever about it. It was cool and all, sure, but I didn't get hyped up about the Switch. But eventually, I gave in and bought it, and I have zero regrets. It's such a cool console. Mm-hmm. It's not that many games out for it currently, but there's gonna be, soon more games for it. And right now, the current games I'm playing, I'm having so much fun. Splatoon 2, Mario Odyssey, and Breath of the Wild, all those games. I'm having tons of fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I have zero regrets with buying the Switch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know what's really sad? Did you hear about EA buying Respawn?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, and you know what? Who Respawn is, right? Or what Respawn is?
Yeah.
It's the developer team for Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
Which is another game, an online shooter with no fucking paid DLC.
Yeah.
Unless you want to just buy $5 for the premium skin for a Titan.
And it's an EA game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an EA game, dude.
Yeah. Man.
And that's really sad thing is that Titanfall 2 is such a fun game.
It's a good game, right?
It's a good game.
Yeah.
But it has a small player base because fucking EA decided not to put as much marketing power into that game.
Okay.
And they decided to release it at around the same time as Battlefield 1.
Oh, okay, that's what yeah.
That fucked them.
Wow.
That fucked it up, dude. if they released it like I don't know a month after or month before or just sometime after or if they gave it a gap for between Battlefield 1 or whatever, it would have been fine. And if they said if they put out a couple ads for it, that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But EA is just fucking stupid.
It is stupid, and also since we're on the topic of EA, everything EA is all fucking up. Every year, the one EA product I buy every year, the one EA game I have to get every year is FIFA. Because I'm a huge soccer fan. I like FIFA games. I like their FIFA games. But with FIFA 18 came out in September, 2 months ago, as of this recording, I still haven't bought FIFA 18. I buy the FIFA games every year, but I did not buy FIFA 18. Because it's the same shit as the 17. It's the same shit as last year. FIFA 17. The same engine, the same fucking gameplay, the same. The only thing that's different are the players, the team, the skins. And that's it. It was the same shit every fucking year. It's been the same fucking, for FIFA at least, it's been the same fucking mechanics since FIFA, I would say FIFA 14. Fucking 3 or 4 years ago. It's the same fucking thing. And I'm not going to spend $60 just to have different players, different costumes, different jerseys. Just to have cosmetics, different cosmetics and everything. It's the same shit. So I'm not gonna fucking support that. Also, that's the laziness going on with EA and their sports games. I don't know if it's the same thing with their Madden or their
I'm pretty fucking sure it is.
Or the fucking MLB, whatever they're fucking making it.
I'm sure
whatever
it is.
sports games are making now. But
UFC,
I know FIFA for a fact is their top sports game. Their top when it comes to sports, their top game because FIFA they've played all over the world.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting FIFA 18.
Yeah.
At least not at $60 because it's the same shit as 17. I can just play 17. It's the same thing. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with EA. They're just greedy fucks, greedy, lazy assholes.
There's
a
reason. There's a reason why they were named the worst company last year or whatever.
Yeah, they
by
were
Forbes or whatever.
They were named worst company in 2012, I believe, 2013.
Yeah.
And but since then they've been like there in that fucking group,
Yeah, they've been really living up to that title.
Yeah.
Sadly.
And even then, definitely they should win that award again this year. Definitely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I hope they do.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Yeah.
That's like really bad to say, but
Jesus.
They've
been fucking with their shooters, their fucking their Star Wars and their sports too. Wow.
Yeah, and
it's been now that I think about it, this is the first year in the longest time that I did not buy a FIFA game. In the year. Oh man.
Yep. Yeah. It's
wow. So much shit.
They used to say challenge everything. Now it's fuck everything, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck everything.
Fuck everything. Fuck you.
I do not look forward to what they're gonna do with Titanfall 3 or whatever if they're gonna even do anything with Titanfall.
Yeah.
I don't like if it's gonna be so sad to see the same exact motto of loot crates or microtransactions on Titanfall or Titanfall 3 or where the fuck.
Yeah.
Like
Their next Battlefield.
It's gonna be so sad to see.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a miracle if Respawn are gonna be able to do the same exact thing with Titanfall 2.
Yeah. I
pray to God that would happen, but I'm just ready. I'm just gonna expect it. So I gotta get ready to feel that impact.
Yeah.
Once they announce that new Titanfall game. So sad.
Yeah. They've bought off all these smaller companies like Visceral, which were developing a new Star Wars game that was going to be like it was going to have the same mechanics as like Max Payne, set in the Star Wars universe, which was fucking badass. And then they fucking canceled that shit because EA bought them out. they're just fucking everything up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even care about what other people do. They just want what, you know. Oh, we're gonna focus on Battlefront. That's it. No other Star Wars games. You know, we don't give a shit about any other Star Wars game. Just Battlefront, Battlefront 2, Battlefront 2. And we're gonna make them pay extra money, or well, not. We're gonna have an option for them to pay extra money, or they have to fucking play a lot in order to unlock one hero.
Yeah, man. Invest your time into our game. That's how they see
Play our
it.
game, yeah. Play our game a lot.
Play our game a lot.
A lot.
Yeah,
and yeah, sure. A lot of people play certain games, for the fun of it. But they're making people play this game, not just to have fun, but to unlock more extra abilities to have advantage in the battlefield in the online matches, and they're not gonna make other people be so excited to have they're not gonna have people as invested in the game because they're gonna be like, oh shit, I shot that guy 50 times and he didn't die. He shot me once and I died right away. It happened to me a lot in the beta.
Because they probably so happen to have the better cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now it's gonna be even worse because they have even like higher tier cards. They have legendary fucking tier or whatever. Like, oh, all right, cool. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have fucking 100% damage now. Shit, 100% defense or whatever the fuck.
What's even more sad is that the vehicles that you get sometimes aren't even that good.
Yeah.
They suck.
I never used a vehicle in the fucking beta. I used it once.
I used it once too.
And I was like, this sucks. I wouldn't be on the ground.
Yeah, like the gunship,
Yeah.
The clone trooper gunship.
Uh-huh.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
No, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So, if only they made it like Battlefield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay.
All right. We're probably.
Yeah.
We're probably. I think we're gonna start to repeat ourselves and shit.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up. I'm done. We can wrap it up. I'm done.
I think we're pissed off already.
Yeah. Final verdict. Don't buy the game.
Don't buy the game.
Don't support this shit.
Yeah. Try not to buy the game.
Don't support EA. If you're gonna buy this game, you're only gonna make it worse, and you're gonna support all this stupid shit going on with them. You're gonna support greedy ass EA.
Just know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah,
that's what we're trying to say.
Yeah,
here.
we're not. Yeah, I don't want to. Like we said before, we don't want to bully anyone, but the harsh truth is that if you're gonna buy the game, you're supporting this microtransaction shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't plan on buying extra money, you're still giving them your money.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, "Oh, profit. Oh, yeah, people are buying our money." If you don't buy the game, it might not mean a lot, but it can still affect them somehow. They can still make millions of dollars profit, but if enough people don't buy it, then they can see that the numbers aren't as high as they were expecting. This game. Sad thing is that people are gonna buy this game on launch day. It's gonna make a ton of money.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, even right now that people have bought it early with early access on the PC whatever or Xbox One, a lot of people are returning it. They want their money back. They want refunds. A lot of people are asking for refunds, which is cool. Yeah, go get your refund. Because this is stupid. But people are gonna keep playing it. They're gonna be, I'm happy with it. It's cool. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. All right, nothing you can do there, but all right, I guess enjoy the game. Shit, fuck, there's gonna be the future does not look bright in the gaming industry.
Yeah, if this
keeps up, if people support this, buy the Battlefront 2, and support the microtransactions and loot crates and all that, it's not gonna be pretty next year for the gaming.
It really makes me think what's gonna happen with Battlefront 3.
If they do come up,
if they even do,
yeah,
right,
yeah. So,
yeah. Well, but for now, that's our final verdict or whatever. Just if you're gonna buy the game, know what you're getting yourself into, and we're not gonna buy it for sure. We're just gonna red box it. That's the farthest we're gonna go.
Yeah.
For campaign mode.
Those are my honest thoughts, and I'm sticking to them.
Yep, and those definitely are my honest thoughts. and I'm sticking to them. So if anyone has any comments about this whole microtransaction credits on heroes bullshit, leave it down below, and we'll definitely check out those comments and stuff like that. And then just pray that this whole thing will go away. That
it's not gonna go away, dude. Not anytime soon.
I know, not entirely, but this, like, at least crank it down to cosmetic skins.
Yeah,
crank it down.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah, crank it down to cosmetic skins.
Because I don't have to be like, oh, okay, different costume for Darth Vader or whatever. Okay, I don't have to spend
money on it. Yeah,
money on it. Yeah, or like what? Not really Darth Vader. He doesn't really wear any other costumes.
Yeah.
But like let's say I guess Leia or Luke. Someone else.
Mm-hmm.
They can have different costumes, whatever. Okay, that's fine. You can pay money if you want, but it's not gonna affect my gameplay. It's not gonna affect how well I do in online.
Yeah,
I can still play the hero, for free or for less credits at least. Not fucking 60,000 or currently 15,000. If it was 5,000, okay, that's fine. I get it. 10,000 or at most it would be 5,000 credits. But knowing how little credits you get from each match, it's not worth it. It's such bullshit.
Yep. So that's absolutely it.
Yeah.
We definitely did have a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yep. EA, go fuck yourself.
Fuck you, EA. Fuck you, EA in the ES.
We're out.